Punch Professor here at the Jungle Camp Gym. It's mid-October and it's still hot. Central Florida. Got for you a how-to lesson. Today we're going to build a not-so-heavy bag. It's not the first not-so-heavy bag I've built. I built a few in the past. But just about every one of them is different from the other. Just like making a cake, you're going to need the right ingredients. A friend of mine recently was getting rid of his heavy bag. Old heavy bag that he left out in the rain. It became like concrete, become that kind of hard. I said to him, what are you going to do with the old heavy bag? He said, I'm going to throw it away. I said, no, let me have it. I'm going to make a not-so-heavy bag. This is his old heavy bag. I took all the stuffing out. Now I'm going to refill this with not-so-heavy bag ingredients. First ingredient is ballast. I want weight in the bottom of this bag. I want weight in the bottom. In the past, I've used corn. In the past, I've used rice to make the weight. I've also used what is known as rubber mulch. The reason I use rubber mulch nowadays rather than the corn or the rice, because the critters were showing up. The squirrels, the raccoons, they wanted to eat my punching bag. So I use now a rubber mulch. I'm going to fill the bottom of this bag, this sack, this punching bag. I'm going to fill the bottom of it with 3 or 4 bags of this rubber mulch to give me the ballast that I need. After that, I'm going to fill the bag with 3 balls. Now each punching bag has its own size, and this is the right size ball for that size sack. Okay? But in order to get these balls in there, I've got to let the air out, as I did this one. I'm not going to go ahead and build it all right here on the camera, on screen. But rather I'm going to put it together off screen so to save time. Now the reason why to use the not so heavy bag. Most gyms I enter into these days, I find punching bags that's in there as hard as concrete pilings. They're not conducive to wanting to punch. You punch those bags, there's no reaction. The only thing that might happen is you're going to hurt your hand. Not so heavy bag is made in order to protect the fighter's hands. I've built these bags for fighters who have had hand problems, hand issues. We want to get around that. Some of the fighters, you can't keep them away from hitting a punching bag, even when the hand's hurting them. So I built a punching bag that's more conducive to that. So I'm going to put this bag together. I'm going to fill the bottom of it with 3 or 4 bags of rubber mulch. What the rubber mulch looks like. That's what the rubber mulch looks like. Then I'm going to fill it with 3 rubber balls on top. Also with the not so heavy bag, it gives me reaction. I like for the bag to react when I hit it. I like for it to pop and jump. I like it for it to buckle. I like to see a crease in it. I like the bag to speak to me. When I hit it, I want a reaction. And the not so heavy bag gives me what I want. So let's build this, and then I'm going to give you a little demonstration of how it actually works. You're looking at the rafter at the Jungle Camp Gym, where I've got a spring connected to the chain, connected to the punching bag. The not so heavy punching bag. Well, the not so heavy bag is complete. I filled it with rubber mulch, about 30, 35 pounds, maybe 40 pounds of rubber mulch. Up to this yellow line is rubber mulch. The rubber mulch acts like a ballast, so this bag has some weight to it. I mean, I've got beach balls inside here. I've only got 2 balls. I thought maybe I'd get 3 in here, but only 2 fits correctly. And people have asked me, so what's with the tape? Well, there's multi-reason that I have this tape on here. One being that I've got a name on this liner that I don't represent, and they never sponsored me, so I covered up their name. Besides that, it offers me targets. I'm a precision puncher, and I like to have targets to punch at. I like for the bag to speak to me. When I hit it, I want to see where I hit it. I want to see my knuckles landing on time on the target. I like a bag that folds and wrinkles when you hit it. Nowadays, when you get a new punching bag from the factory, I recommend the first thing you do is you take it apart, take all the stuffing out, and repack it to where it suits you. You can't possibly like those punching bags. They come from the factory. They're so hard, it's just ridiculous. Nobody should be punching on that. What I like to do is I take out all the stuffing and I put back about 75 or 80% of it. I take out all the sand, all the bags of sand. I've got a couple here. Bags of sand, they come out. Every heavy bag, I buy a new heavy bag from the factory. That's the first thing I do is I take it apart. And I make the adjustments. Even on this not so heavy bag, I've made it to where it fits me, to where I like what I'm hitting. It's inviting. As you can see, I have no wraps, no gloves. I want to demonstrate how this bag is a safety feature about this bag, where I'm not going to hurt my hands. I'm going to unload on this bag. I'm going to have complete confidence in my punches when I throw them. I'm not going to be apprehensive at all because I know I'm not going to hurt my hand. I punch with a lot of precision, and that helps me also. I land my knuckles on my target, and there's very little chance of hurting your hand if you do things with precision. But if you have a hand issue, this not so heavy bag is what you want to be punching on, rather than them concrete bags that you find in most boxing gyms. Like them reactions? I do. Punch them last two in the rubber mulch. It gives way also.